Hey, what's going on, guys? This is your follow-up to the inheritance video we did in the previous video. Pramp is a free mock interview platform where you can develop your technical interviewing skills. Practice coding with live execution of all major programming languages to solve real interview questions. Interview types include data structures and algorithms, product management, behavioral interviews, system design, front-end, and data science. I've personally used this service to successfully crash course for a software engineering interview. Lots of people are having success getting positions at companies like Amazon, Google, Twitter, and more. Check it out. I'll leave a link for you guys in the description. So we had this class in earlier videos, this user. I really just stripped out everything from it except these public fields. And here's why I decided to use public fields. The primary reasons is that first name and last name are not complicated. I don't feel the need to have two methods for each one of these just to get the value and set the value. I'm not doing any kind of crazy validation or anything. If you want to do that, then you probably want to have those getter and setter methods. Otherwise, public fields should do just fine for simple things. It's a lot easier to read too. So now over in our calling code, I got to clean this up too. So we're literally just going to start from scratch. Now what I want to do essentially is use this user class as a base class. And I want to derive from this class with another class. So I want to create a class over here by right-clicking our project and saying new class. And we're going to call this student. Say extends and then the class name. So student extends user. So we can put common things in the user class, and then we can create subclasses or derived classes that extend this. So they're going to get everything themselves. So to see this in action, over in the calling side, we can say student S is equal to new student. And the first thing you'll notice is that when you press S and put a dot, you have first name and last name available to this object. Even though those fields are not in the student class code, they are derived from this user class, which the student class extends. That's why they're there. We can also put stuff that's specific to the student inside of the student class. Let's go through an example. Let's say we want a way to indicate whether an account has been verified. Well, we can define something like that inside a user. So what we'll do is we'll just say Boolean verified, and we'll make this public. And we can default this to false. Now in the student, we can basically have our own Boolean verified field. So what we can do is we can say public Boolean verified, and we can default this one to true. We can also have fields that do not exist inside a user. So for example, we could have a public string major. So those are just some of the capabilities. Now from my program, I can say s.major. We can assign it some kind of modern, really practical degree, and we can output this. And you can see it works. So that's the basics of inheritance. Check out the next video because we're going to be talking about some overriding concepts, and you'll definitely want to learn how to do that with object-oriented programming. So stay tuned.